Next on the news. A final salute to a firefighter taken too soon.
Well, Patrick, my friend, you did an outstanding job.
The Diocese of Brooklyn is helping New York's bravest say goodbye to Patrick Brady. A record-breaking youth event in Queens as close to 2,000 came together from around the diocese to celebrate Catholic Youth Day. Plus, she's modeling Black excellence with faith. In honor of Black Catholic History Month, the story of a teacher who's helping her students pave the runway.
Seamlessly stitching empowerment and faith into every creation. I'm Jessica Easthope with the After School Club that's breaking the mold.
I'm Christine Persichetti. Currents News starts right now. Hundreds gathered this weekend at St. Francis de Sales Church in Belle Harbor for a funeral mass honoring firefighter Patrick Brady. The 42-year-old died of cardiac arrest while fighting a rooftop fire in Brooklyn last week. It was a hero's send-off for a man known as the King of the Rockaways. A final ride through the Rockaways on November 15th for a man who loved this neighborhood like family and protected New York City like it was his own.
Many of us gathered in this parish church of St. Francis de Sales this morning to celebrate the Mass of Christian burial for firefighter Patrick Brady. Feel deeply blessed to call this corner of Queens our home.
Hundreds packed St. Francis de Sales Catholic Church and thousands more lined the streets to say goodbye to FDNY firefighter Patrick Brady, who was posthumously promoted to lieutenant after he passed away while on duty last week.
Out of a sense of great love, an abundance of gratitude for all that Pat did for the FDNY, for the gift of Pat, that I posthumously promote him to the rank of lieutenant in the FDNY.
The 42-year-old veteran of Ladder 120 collapsed from cardiac arrest on November 8th while battling a rooftop fire in Brooklyn, becoming the department's 1,163rd line-of-duty death. Brady's widow, Kara, whom he married on April Fool's Day, was surrounded by brother firefighters every step of the way.
It's hard to imagine anyone squeezing more Pat out of Pat, but Kara certainly did. In Kara, Pat found the one. Their April Fool's wedding was a stunt only possible with the unwavering support of Pat's true love.
You have spoken my name.
A family of service. Brady's father, Dennis, a retired firefighter, and his two brothers, still on the job, sat in the front pew, holding one another up.
Well, Patrick, my friend, you did an outstanding job. It was an honor to serve with you. You laid a foundation and left us in a better place than when you found us. And for that, you will forever be protecting over us as everyone's roof man.
As music carried through the Rockaway Parish, firefighters hoisted their brother onto their shoulders one last time. A hero's send-off, rooted in faith, family, and the thin red line. Both Cardinal Timothy Dolan and Bishop Robert Brennan attended Lieutenant Brady's funeral mass. Bishop Brennan said this on X about the liturgy: a day of great sadness, but also great faith at St. Francis de Sales Church as the Rockaway community gathered for the funeral of firefighter Lieutenant Patrick Brady, a hero who made the ultimate sacrifice in service to our city. As Brooklyn Diocese's father, Peter Purpura, so eloquently preached, our Catholic faith invites us to lift our drooping heads and fix our gaze on the crucified Lord. In him, we are reminded that firefighter Brady embodied the words of Christ: greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. Eternal rest grant unto him, O Lord, may his soul rest in peace. You could read more about the funeral of firefighter Patrick Brady online at thetablet.org. Bishop Brennan also helped one parish mark more than a century of faith and community over the weekend. The Brooklyn Shepherds celebrated Mass at St. Thomas Aquinas in Flatlands in honor of the parish's 140th anniversary. When St. Thomas Aquinas opened its original church back in January of 1885, it actually predated the Flatlands incorporation into the city of Brooklyn and later Brooklyn's consolidation into New York City. During his homily, Bishop Brennan commented on the parishioners' decades of dedication, saying, "What makes this place so special is that people who are madly in love with Jesus Christ gather week after week, day after day, make sure that they can pass on that love to the next generation." Hundreds also packed the Co-Cathedral of St. Joseph on Saturday for the diocese's annual Ultreya Mass. Brooklyn Auxiliary Bishop Emeritus Octavio Cisneros celebrated the Mass for 55 parishes from across Brooklyn and Queens. They're members of the Curcio movement, a key element of Hispanic pastoral outreach. Ultreya, when translated, means onward. It's a call for the Curcio members to move forward and go beyond the movement. Over 1,800 kids from across Brooklyn and Queens celebrated Catholic Youth Day on Saturday, a record high for the diocese. At least 62 parishes and youth groups within the Diocese of Brooklyn came together at Christ the King Regional High School in Middle Village. The young people celebrated their faith through song and prayer. During the Holy Hour, the monstrance holding the body of Christ had to be carried out of the auditorium and into the gym where the overflow crowd worshiped. During the Mass celebrated by Bishop Brennan, he shared with them the gift of the Catholic faith and how it can help them overcome their darkest moments. Students in the Diocese of Brooklyn have plenty of role models to look up to, whether in the pews or in Catholic Academy hallways. One teacher is helping her kids find their way through the runway, showing students how to stitch together threads of empowerment and faith, especially during Black Catholic History Month. Currents News' Jessica Easthope has her story from Rosedale.
Details matter inside the fashion room at St. Clare Catholic Academy in Rosedale.
Olivia, were you able to move it to the centerfold?
That's how Taneeya Alexander designed it.
I want you to push it. Like, don't play it safe. Go further. How can you make this outfit like top last week's outfit or last year's outfit?
This is the outfit I made for my birthday.
For Alexander, pushing boundaries is what gives fashion soul. She's been doing it since she was a student. She used to walk the hallways of St. Clare's in uniform shoes. Today, they're pink platforms.
Wearing uniforms, we would have to find ways to be creative, whether it be our bags, whether it be our accessories, our jewelry. We just wanted to find a way to like stand out.
She's back where her fashion journey started, as a teacher and mentor. It's the second semester of the after-school club that's part of Alexander's nonprofit, the Fashion Design Youth Sorority. Students are swiftly taught the basics of sewing, given a machine, and challenged to make a garment.
This class is teaching me precision. It's teaching me how to make stuff for myself. Oh, you like my outfit? Well, guess what? I made it.
At St. Clare, Alexander is mirroring Black excellence. Her class is about cutting patterns, not corners.
There's no shortcuts in life, so there shouldn't be any shortcuts in this class as well. You know, so like they will try to be like, don't look at it, I messed up. And I'm like, it's okay to start again. That's what life is about.
This semester, the club's latest projects are taking shape. Original garments to be modeled in a Christmas runway show. And when the school debuts The Wizard of Oz, every costume will be made right here by these hands. When these students look to Alexander as a role model, they're admiring a flair that has nothing to do with clothes. They see in her their own potential.
Starting fashion, I was really confused, but Miss Taneeya, she made sure that I was doing what I was really supposed to do. And now I feel really confident when I look in that mirror and I'm looking at the clothes and I'm like, wow, I actually did this. When I was younger, I wouldn't have believed that I could do this at all.
I want pins all along this.
As she guides these young artists, Alexander knows there's a divine design for her too.
I just feel like God has like, a bigger plan for me, and this is like all leading up to that. Like, so this is just like where I'm supposed to be.
Okay guys, let's make sure all the sewing machines are off. Let's go, it's the end of the day.
And she hopes her students stitch clothes as bold and beautiful as their dreams. In Rosedale, Jessica Easthope, Currents News.
I love it. Such talented fashion designers. All right. Do you have a story idea or want to share a tip? Email us at newstips@desalesmedia.org or call our 24-hour number, 718-517-3122. That is this Currents News Update. I'm Christine Persichetti. Thank you for joining us because we are putting your faith in the news. Hope to see you again next time.